The Trip Planner, a feature which has been in Garmin nuvi and DriveSmart GPS devices for a long time, has never been the easiest thing in the world to use. On most models, it is available from apps and then Trip Planner. And then you click on the little wrench icon. On some other models, it's a triple bar or a hamburger menu. And then you go to Create Trip. This looks easy. It really isn't, because there's really not much in the way of modifying your route. That is what this video is about. So to make the Trip Planner easier to use, from the main Where To screen, go to your settings, go to navigation, and enable your GPS simulator. When you do this, you'll see a little checkbox and a screen that will tell you that your GPS simulator is enabled and your device is ready for indoor use. From that point, we select where we would like to start our trip from. So that's where you go to Where To. Now you can choose home or something from saved, but I will just choose one here. I will choose a Dunkin' Donuts coffee shop as the start of my trip. No, I'm sorry, I went through that a little fast. When you are viewing your list, either from a search or from your favorites, select the one you want and click the little I for information. On some devices it may not show as an I, it may show as something else, but what you do is you view the details, and then what you do is set location. This option is only available when you are in GPS simulator mode. If you try this in regular GPS use, the unit will always show your location as where you physically are. But in simulation, you can set the location. So you do so. You'll notice the vehicle icon is right there. You don't have to save. This is just the start of our trip. And then what we do is we select our destination. Now I've already did this before the beginning of this video, but I'll show again. So I'm just going to choose the National Video Game Museum in Frisco, Texas. Now I don't have to click the I here, and I don't have to do the route here. I'm just going to click Go. It's going to ask me if I want to simulate driving the route. No, I don't. Now, tolls are required for this route. Find an alternative route that avoids tolls. Yes. I'll get back to that in just a moment. Because if you don't see that, I'll show you how you can see that. So, go. Do I want to simulate driving? I do not. And I'll just leave it here for now. Let me go back to that tolls thing. So I go to settings, go to navigation, and for toll roads I have it set to always ask. If I had it set to avoid, it would not ask me the tolls question. Also, if I had it set to allow, it also would not ask me the tolls question, and it would just assume I want to take those roads. So this is what we see right now. But here's an interesting thing. When we go to apps and then go to Trip Planner, now we have my active route. On some other units, this may show as unsaved trip. So I can go here and say to edit edit, delete, or add a new location. Select a location from this list, and I can option not to show that notice again. But the point is, it's showing this route, and I can save it right now if I want to, but I won't, because I want to go and edit this route. Well, how do you edit this route? What I do is I go back here, and I can go down here and change the route. I know I'm going a little fast. I'll go back over it in a moment. And then detour by road. We'll get back to that in a moment. Now this menu here, this is editable. I can go to the little cog icon and have change route enabled so that I see that change route icon. On some older models, this is a DriveSmart 50, but on some older models you may have to go to settings, map and vehicle, and then go to the map tools, which is the same menu, and then enable the change route and save, and then you will have this. So, okay, now what I want to do, actually before I do this, I can click the top green bar. So the route is enabled right now. I can review all the turns here from the top green bar. But what I can also do is click up here and go to map, and it will show me this is what the route looks like, and I can drag it around, also zoom in and see what the names of the roads will be. Sometimes you have to zoom in quite a bit to see it, but see this one, McKinney Ranch Parkway. Okay, let's zoom in here. This is Stacy Road, and so on. So I'm going to review my turns here, and let's just say I did not want to take Stacy Road. Okay, wrench, change route, down, detour by road. We're going to look for Stacy Road. There it is. And I'm going to say I don't want to take this. Select detour. It's going to ask me if I want to simulate again.
Turn left, then take the
No.
first left.
Okay. Then I'm going to click this green bar again. Click this menu again. Look at the map again. Now notice instead of going down here, it's going up and around and down. And then I can take this, zoom it in. Now it's taking on El Dorado, and then to Custer Road. And then what's this road here? And then to Main Street. Okay. And let's just say I'm satisfied with this. This is the route I want to save. So when I look at this, this is from that Dunkin' Donuts to the National Video Game Museum. Right. And I'm happy with this route, and I want to save it. This is when I go to back to apps, back to Trip Planner, go to my active route, save, and I'm going to rename it Dunkin' to Museum. Done. Now I'm gonna stop. All right, so let's just say, for example, this was my house. It's not, but let's just say it was, and I want to go and I want that route again. Now I can go to apps, Trip Planner, and there it is, and go. Oops, sorry. So it's a little convoluted to do this, but this is a way of editing your trip by using the simulator, so that it will always take you on the same route every single time. That is why you use this. So you don't have to go into Create Trip and do all the turns manually. You only had to do a little bit of manual changes here by using Change Route or Detour on some other models. And then we were able to make a custom route that way and save it. Again, this is not the most best interface, but it's better than doing it manually, 100% manually, that's for sure.